I am wrapping up week 4 of my grand book launch experiment, and I'm tired. Come on in and get cozy. I'm Sarah Pauly. I'm a homeschooling mom and mystery author. And if you could do me a favor and make sure you're subscribed, it says that over 90% of you guys who watch are not subscribed. I would love it. It would make my day if you could subscribe. That's the last time I'll say that, this video anyway. So here's what happened. Here's what I did. First of all, the paperback to Death in the Dice released this week. According to my friend Deal, he recommends, and his book, please get his book. He recommends publishing your paperback a week or two before publishing your ebook. Now, a lot of professional publishers do it that way, and it gives readers for advanced copies, gives them a place to leave reviews if they want to leave reviews before your actual launch date. So it's really cool for them to do that. But also I get to show you guys Death in the Dice. It's so cute. I love the cover. I love the gaming strategy of the cover. I mean, I love all of it. I love the little dragon over here in the corner. And I even like the formatting inside. Oh, it's just near and dear to me, as all my books are, right? So I'm going to read you the description really quick because I keep coming on to read you the description and my book is nowhere nearby. But now I have a live copy. This isn't even a proof. This is a live, real, you can get it right now copy. Okay. Remy McEntire is ready to make a sweet, fresh start. And this time it's all about donuts. Opening a donut and gaming shop with her bestie Hazel Glaze, Remy's life is already jam-packed. But when a murder is discovered right outside their brand new shop, things quickly take a twist. With her family's safety, the town's peace, and the grand opening all on the line, Remy has no choice but to glaze over the clues and uncover the truth. Can Remy crack the case before it crumbles her dreams? Find out in Death in the Dice, where the stakes are high and the donuts are to die for. Recipes included. So I am not a good cook. I can cook basic things, and there have been times where I have made special treats that have been really delicious, but it's rare. Yeah. So I did not write any of the recipes in this book, but my husband did, who happens to be an award-winning chef. And we've got 2 recipes for donuts in the back of this book. We also have, because it takes place in a donut/gaming store, a gaming list that you can get of the main character's daughter's favorite games. So it's really cool. I'm really excited about it. So this week that came out. And I, of course, ordered myself my copies, got them ready. In fact, I might order a couple more just in case I want to give away some signed copies. And I'll look into that. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that right away or not. But a lot of this week was social media. A lot of it was Instagram posts, Twitter posts, X posts. I'm even using Pinterest and putting posts on Pinterest. And then it was the 24-hour readathon. If you caught any of my shorts from the 24-hour readathon, they're a crack up because you can watch me progressively get more and more exhausted. By the end of the night, I have dark circles bigger than my glasses, and I am not making any sense. At one point, I couldn't even count because I was so tired. I finished 6 novels, and I read 8. So I started 2 that I didn't finish, and that's nothing against the books. It's just sometimes with the readathon, I'll get so tired that unless a book is screaming at me to keep reading it at that moment, I have to set it aside and move on or I'll fall asleep. So it's not that the book was boring. It's just that my brain chemistry at that moment did not want that book. So I moved on to other books. But I read 6 cozy mysteries. It was really fun. My favorite one was Herbs and Homicide by Carly Winter. That was really fun to read. But I'm really into like natural health, which I know might not look, but I really enjoy learning about it. And so that was part of why I liked that book so much. Also, the twist ending was really good. So I would recommend that book, Herbs and Homicide by Carly Winter. I read other ones, but that one just happened to be my favorite one of the readathon. We had a special guest this readathon, the first time we've had somebody other than the 4 of us over at readathon, and it was so much fun. We had a blast. I did anyway, drifting off to sleep while I'm reading, hitting my face in my ebook and having a great time. But it was fun to take a pause during launch to not focus on the launch, because at this moment, pre-order wise, which the pre-order is still on sale. It's still at sales price for right now. That won't always be the case. So if you haven't pre-ordered your copy of Death in the Dice, the ebook version, you're going to want to head on over to your favorite bookish places and pre-order it before the price goes up. Right now, it's just 99 cents, but that will not last long. But it's really good to take a break because right now I am less than a third of the way to meeting my lowest hope and goal for this grand launch experiments as far as pre-orders go. And even though it's good, I'm not, how do I word this? I'm not to where I wanted to be. So that's a little discouraging. Though I have a lot of sales, and I'm really grateful to everyone who's pre-ordered. Thank you so much. It makes my day. Thank you for your confidence in me that you're willing to pre-order a book before actually getting to look at it too much or know more about it. It's really encouraging to me. But because I had set such a high goal for myself, I needed to reach, certain milestones at certain times. And even though I don't need it to, because I could just, all at once, it can just snowball. A guy can just decide to do that and like remind all these people to pre-order, and all these people pre-order, and I go above and beyond my goals like 2 hours before the deadline. That can happen. But just milestone wise, I'm just a little off track from getting there. Not very much, but a little off track. I have 2 more weeks left until the launch. So, and even if my pre-orders don't go the way I want, we'll see how the sales do. I mean, I did write that down somewhere. If not, I'll have to watch my video again and remember what my good, better, and best goals were for this launch. I really hope to, with every book launch, I hope to at least break even with all the money I put into it. The cover costs money. The editing costs money. The beta readers can cost money. And I've never yet launched a book to where I've broken even. I've always been in a deficit. Now, it takes a while, but some of my books have already paid for themselves. My Honey Pot Mystery series has already pretty much paid for itself. Most of that due to the audiobooks. I do have audiobooks in my Penny series, and those do not seem to hit right. I don't know if they're not in the right categories. I haven't figured out why those don't hit as well as the other audiobooks do. And then I have books in the Massage and Murder Mystery series. Those audiobooks don't do as well as I thought they should do, as I anticipated them doing. So those 2 series, Penny is pretty close to paying for herself, but I'm about to launch a new one. So spoiler, that'll be a while coming, but this year I'm hoping to launch another one. She's almost paid for herself, but not quite. My Murder and Mystery series with Corky, that has not paid for itself yet. So I'm hoping that Death in the Dice pays for itself within the first week of launch. And I will come back on here and let you know all the stats, whether I failed or succeeded. And really, it's hard because numbers don't lie. Like, the numbers will tell me if I met my goal or not. However, just the fact that I was willing to do this experiment and be public about it, I'm very proud of myself for that, because it's not easy. It's not easy to do any of these videos or put yourself out there into the world, especially when you're cataloging your results for other people. So I really, really needed the break of readathon, and I was really happy to do it. And I'm still recovering from it. I'm still a bit tired. I still have a little bit too much sugar. I'm disconnected. But hopefully that'll come back to me in a couple of days, and I can get on to week, 5 of the book launch. And we'll see what I do this week to try to promote my books even further and get more audience engagement, more pre-orders, and hopefully just more fun, because I could use a little bit of fun right now. What about you guys? So that's it for this week. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for cheering me on. I couldn't be more grateful. I am so encouraged that you show up and that you're here for the journey. So until next week, God bless and stay cozy. Bye.